Hey guys, this is Shen and welcome back to my channel, Shenimation, and today we'll be talking about Paula Sladewski. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering any of the names over here because English is not my first language, and if you know where that's from, please comment down below. So Paula was well loved by everyone. She always loved dressing up, she loved the attention. She just loved being the center of attention. But she also loved animals and people in need, as in helping people in need. So she enrolled in a nursing college in California to be a nurse. To pay for her college, she did a bit of modeling and auditioned for Playboy. She was never featured in the magazines, but she was featured in a Playboy video, and she was also doing exotic dancing. All these things her family did not like about her. Her mother wanted her to stop, but she didn't want to. She did not listen to her. And she loved the expensive lifestyle, and she was getting paid a lot by doing all these. Sometime down the line, she met her boyfriend Kevin, who a lot of her family members doesn't know much about him, but her mother did not seem to like him at all. She seemed to have distanced herself from her family. She wouldn't go to any of the holiday parties. She wouldn't go for Christmas or New Year's Eve. In December 2009, her sister invited her for a New Year's Eve party, and she said she couldn't go because her and Kevin had this Lady Gaga concert in Miami. So they flew to Miami and they had a long weekend party, and after all those parties were over, they went to Cub Space, which is an after-hour party, and they were already very wasted when they arrived at the party. Now I'm saying party a lot. So there they were, dancing and minding their own business, partying. And then Paula started to get a bit wild. Apparently she was wearing a bit revealing clothes, but that's her choice. You shouldn't judge people by whatever they wear. But then she started to get a bit wilder. She started pulling up her clothes and she wasn't wearing anything underneath. And it got a lot of people's attention, not good attention, a lot of bad attention, and this also seemed to have made Kevin a little upset. So he decided that he would take her home or back to their hotel, wherever they were staying. But he seemed to have gotten a bit aggressive with her, so he was kicked out of the club. So what did he do? He left Paula alone at the club, super wasted, and he went back to the hotel and went to sleep. So Kevin wakes up at 11:30 a.m. and finds Paula not being in the room with him. So he became very concerned and started checking everywhere. He checked with the hotel staffs, the hospital, and then went down walking to the South Beach area, showing her picture to everyone and asking did they see her or not. And then when he couldn't find anything, he finally reported to the police and hired a PI. And when they didn't find anything, he called the medical examiner office, and they said that they found a Jane Doe burnt in a dumpster in a remote industrial area, which is 12 miles from club space, and this was 13 hours after Paula disappeared. The body was so burnt that the only things remaining was her body piercings and her earrings. The medical examiners had to match her dental records to identify the body, that it actually is Paula's body. Again, the body was so burnt that they couldn't really tell that whether she died because of the fire or she died out of like strangulation or anything. I say that because they think she was strangled, but they were not sure. The CCTV at the club shows that she was escorted out by other people. Some people suspect that she was escorted by the bouncer and some of the security guard at the club, but that hasn't been proven. One of the witnesses even made a sketch, and the police released the sketch thinking that that was the man who took her out. So far, there was no lead, and there's still no lead. Like, no one knows what really happened. Later on, police thought it was Kevin because he was once arrested for domestic violence, but he cooperated fully with the police, and also he seemed way more concerned than he should have been. And his alibi was so solid that no one could find any proof. And now the police thinks that this must have been done by a local person who knows the area, and yeah, that's about it. To this day, no one knows who's done it and why. And that person is still out there roaming around freely. And this is so scary to think, like, things like this happens and you don't know why, and it can happen anytime and anywhere. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'm really sorry if you hear any background noises because I don't record in a professional setting. And if you like the picture I'm drawing, or to even see the finished product, you can go to my Instagram. It will be in the description down below. And if you want a custom cartoon of yourself, you can always email me or go to my Etsy shop, which is also linked down below. And lastly, please like and subscribe to my channel for future videos like this, and comment down below if you like this video, and let me know if you want to listen to any other cases. Could be paranormal, could be true crime, anything. Bye.